Hey, what is going on, guys? I've got another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary for you today, and today we're going to be playing Spy on Upward with the Dead Ringer, with the Saharan Knife, with the L'Étranger, and with the familiar Fez. That means I'm using the Saharan Spy Set, if you could not already tell by the title. So yeah, like I said in the last video, I found a Euro Eternal Award, and I realised that I haven't really been playing this set an awful lot. I mean, at all, really. I think I've played Saharan Spy Set max 20 games of Team Fortress 2 as that set, and I've only made one Saharan Spy Set video, so I thought, you know what, I'll make another one, and I've got another one for you today. And today it's gonna be not the usual Pazapwns video. It's gonna be a loss, which I'm a bit hesitant of uploading, but I have uploaded in the past, only one though, so this is my second loss. Spoilers, yes, but it's kind of evident that we're going to lose right from the start, and because I was playing Saharan Spy, I didn't feel I could do the best to my ability, but I still felt like I did the set justice, and believe you me, I had some trouble this game, and there is one pesky pyro, as you will see in this gameplay, that likes to chase me an awful long distance. You can probably see him trailing me now, and with that silent decloak, it does give me the advantage. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's caught. Oh, and he blows me up, and there, that's my getaway. And what I'm kind of going to be talking about here is kind of like outsmarting the enemy and running away, and how to actually run away from a pyro, because this pyro chases me for an awful long time, and I mean an awful long time. And basically what you want to do is you want to cut corners, and if you watch every corner I take, it's incredibly tight, and that actually increases the speed, and that's what the pyro isn't doing behind me. That's why he's not able to catch me up. Also, do the detour routes and take some really crafty routes. As you can see here, I do a big drop down right underneath, and he actually predicts that, but I just get up the stairs in time for him to not air blast me, and I end up running rings around, and I do get back to the spawn, but I have wasted a lot of time in this run. But it did make me feel good, and my heart was beating because I just did not want to die to that pyro, and oh, so close, almost got my first stab, and the first stab is something that's really hard to get with the Saharan Spy Set. And even, you know, I have trouble with it. I've seen some of the best people have trouble with it. It's because it's just, if the enemy are looking for you like this pyro is, he is definitely looking for me in particular. There's a reason behind that, because the person who's playing pyro doesn't actually like me, but that's a different story. So he was kind of trolling me in this game, and I was kind of trolling him, so I was running rings around him, and he was chasing me, and always a bit testy here. Anyway, so what I was talking about is the first stab is pretty difficult for anyone, because with the Dead Ringer, which I'm using in the set, because I think there's no point in using the invisible watch with the Fez, because the decloak is just so silent anyway, so I like to take advantage of the set bonus, but with the Dead Ringer, there's no invisible, there's no disguise, and disguises actually help a lot more than you think. Even though I have bashed disguises in previous videos, which was my debate video, was whether disguising actually works in Team Fortress 2. If you want to go for some further knowledge, check that video out. Basically, I said that disguises can sometimes be overrated, and I'd still hold my point to that, but playing the Saharan Spy, it does make you realise how important disguises are, and how hard it actually is to get stabs without the disguise, because it's only a split second that they need to look at you, and then it's game over, really. And this was the pyro here who was intent on committing suicide just to chase me down. I know it's annoying, but if I was wasting his time, if he was wasting my time, I was wasting his time, so it works both ways. I know he's a good pyro, and that's why I was kind of not going for the stabs, because I knew that he would just air blast me up, fly gun me, extinguishing me, the rest of the standard pyro, basically. But what I need to do is get this first stab, because I'm yet to get the first stab, and this is the first stab here, a corner stab. And note on this, I've been getting a lot more trick stabs, because I've been trying for a lot more trick stabs, and I still think trick stabs, they're not necessary all the time, but they're starting to win me over, really not that much though. Like, if I know it's a newer player, I know I can pull the trick stab off, but an experienced player, I still would not even try the trick stab, because it just ends in death all the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. And now I've got my first few stabs, this is when the chains start to roll in, because you've got that cloak with the Saharan Spy. You never go out of cloak, so I zap this, and I get a stab down on that. And it's also great for stabbing engineers with the sentries up as well, because they can't even... The sentry won't turn around, basically, because you've got your disguise, obviously. So now that you get your first disguise, you kind of want to hold on to it. You don't really want to go trigger-happy pistol, running all over the place, running gun, you know. You want to stay hidden, preserve your stabs, and wait till you get a definite stab. Don't go for a fancy trick stab like that. That wasn't a trick stab, but... ambitious stab like that, that's the word. Otherwise you'll miss it, and now I'm stuck without a disguise, and I think I do end up going down these stairs, but I'm still a bit on my edge because I know that this pyro is actually spraying around. One thing with a pyro, if you want to avoid it and stay at a distance, the pyro's flame you can hear from a ridiculous distance back. I'm back here, and I know the pyro is somewhere near on that cliff, and I can hear him spraying around. So I decide just to stay here, not go even near him, and just take my time, be patient, and I will get the first stab to get me rolling on those chains. And I think I do get rolling on the chains in this gameplay, but it's nothing major, and it wasn't enough for me to win the game, basically. So I was just typing a message. I'm actually going to cut this out, but what you just didn't see there was me typing a message. What you did see though was that sniper stab. He went in an unexpected direction, but I got the stab in the end. And once you get the first stab, as you can see, it leads to another quite easily, and another. So I like the Saharan Spy Set for that, because you can stab incredibly fast distances, and I do go for the wild stabs there because I do want to kill that spy, and I know who that spy is. That's one of my subscribers called Mr. Emojo. Still can't pronounce his name for the life of me, but he's a spy, and I wanted to take him down because I know he's experienced. And the good thing about playing with your friends or playing with people you know, you kind of sharpen your skills, you get to know their skills. And I know I've had some tough times playing against my own subscribers. You know, there are some good people that play there, and they just beat me basically because they know my tactics and they know what I do. So sometimes I have to change up, and that's good because it makes you learn and it makes you adapt. So this is where I kind of make a bit of mistakes here. I'm trying to go for the sentry because I'm trying to get the win here, but I don't have a disguise. What I should be doing is getting the first stab. Instead, I'm just trying to buy some time. This is what I made the mistake here. I was being so aggressive, 18 health, and I'm going for a level 3 sentry in the middle of chaos, basically. I don't know what I was doing. Forgive me for that. So yeah, I pretty much know that if I don't get this sentry now, it is game over, GG. So I do go for the sentry kind of wildly. I think I do get it, actually. Spoiler alert for 10 seconds ahead. And it's an absolute cluster, and I do manage to make it through. That silent decloak is a godsend, but without that, you know, without that disguise, it is tough, because I'm having to go, look at this, I do not usually like to go this aggressive, because it usually ends in death, but I am having to do this. Lucky he was on the Wrangler, and lucky I get that first stab as well off the sniper. So I get the sentry nest down, I do a little bit of chain stabbing here, I take out a few enemies, and I'm thinking, right, okay, look at the feed, we're getting a few stabs in, I can get this cart. I think I do a bit of mic, yeah, you can see the mic right there, and I will tell my team just to jump on the cart. And if you play with me, then you'll know that I like to win a lot, and I will tell people, like, come on guys, let's go for the cart. But in this case, we did not win, so that was my Saharan Spy Set, as I said in the previous video. I hope you enjoyed my little gameplay, my little explanation, how to get your first stab, how to avoid the pyros and things like that. So I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you later.